Hello everybody, this is Wanderer A, and today I'm filming in the city of Arta in the northwestern Greece. Today I'm gonna take you to the most beautiful places of this city. But before we do that, could you please make me a favor and subscribe to this channel, as this helps this channel to be exposed to many people and also motivates me to film more regularly. So please hit subscribe now. Behind me you see the Bridge of Arta, which is the trademark of this city. The Bridge of Arta is a stone bridge that crosses the Paranthis river in the west of the city of Arta. It has been rebuilt many times over the centuries, starting with Roman or perhaps older foundations, but the current bridge is probably a 17th century Ottoman construction.
According to the folk ballad, 45 masons and 60 apprentices under the leadership of the head builder were building the bridge, but its foundations would collapse each night. Finally, a bird with a human voice informed the head builder that in order for the bridge to remain standing, he should sacrifice his wife. As she is being buried alive in the foundations of the construction, she curses the bridge to flutter like a leaf and those who pass it to fall like leaves also. She is then reminded that her brother is abroad and might pass the bridge himself, so she changes her curses so as to become actual blessings. As the tall mountains tremble, so shall the bridge tremble. And as the birds of prey fall, so shall passers fall.
Now I'm gonna take you for a walk to the newest part of the city of Arta, which is called Triangle, or in Greek, Trigono. This is the administration building of the University of Ioannina, of the division of the University of Ioannina in Arta. We have university departments here in Arta, especially departments in the field of musicology, music studies, also agricultural studies and information technology. Another important building here is the Archaeological Museum of Arta. Unfortunately, this time is closed. And this is me, my friends, walking by the river. And here we have the student dorms that people, and especially students from the university, are staying here, especially students that their parents have low incomes. This is a 5x5 football field. Now it's empty, but in the evening or late in the afternoon, students and kids are coming here to play football. And here we have the local football stadium, where football games take place every Sunday. Arta has a rich history, as it used to be the city of ancient Ambracia, which was a Corinthian colony back in the 7th century BC. These are the remainings of an ancient cemetery of ancient Ambracia. This is supposed to be the newest built church in the city of Arta, which is the Church of Saint Maximus the Greek. In this neighborhood also you can relax in the beautiful squares that we have here. beautiful residential buildings everywhere in this area. The fire department. And of course the town hall, which is the general administrative building of the city of Arta. Guys, what a privilege for a city like Arta to have its own forest in close proximity from the city. I mean, you can reach this beautiful environment, this beautiful forest in about 15 minutes from the city center, and spend your time in the nature, enjoying the fresh air and the landscape over here. It's amazing. This beautiful forest is located on the hill of Paranthis, which is the hill where the whole city of Arta is built on. Great stuff here. As you can see, there are too many trails inside this forest that one can hike, choose the trail he or she wants, and spend lots of hours wandering around this beautiful forest. I might as well spend the whole day in here, listening to the birds and breathing fresh air. In the past I've done a whole video regarding this beautiful forest that you can find it on my channel. Oh, what about this beautiful baby tree? You're gonna grow old someday, don't worry. Apart from its rich ancient history, Arta is also well known for its Byzantine history, as it used to be the capital city of the Despotate of Epirus. In front of me you see the church of Panagia Parigoritissa, which is another trademark of this city. Καλημέρα, τι κάνουμε?
The church of Panagia Parigoritissa, dedicated to the Annunciation, was the Catholicon of a large monastery. According to the surviving dedicatory inscription, it was erected by Nikiforos Angelos Komninos Doukas and his wife Anna Paleologina at the end of the 13th century, and over the remains of a much smaller church, parts of which were incorporated into the new building.
And this is the central square, which is currently under construction. You see here a modern sculpture, flying birds, whatever it is. And many cafeterias here in the central square of Arta. People are enjoying their coffees. The square is under construction, as you can see. Here is the church of Agios Dimitrios, which is the metropolis of Arta. And now we are in the central market, where most of the shops, clothing stores, shoe stores, cafeterias, restaurants are located. Beautiful bistros. sorts of shops here. Mini market, convenience store. Clothing store. Carpets. Bookstore. Men's clothing store. You can find everything here. Chinese market. Restaurant. Another clothing store, men's clothing. A shoe store. And this is the central grocery and meat market of the city. Here you can find vegetables of all kinds and fruits, as well as meat and fish. But at this time I think that most of the sellers are closing. So you need to come here early in the morning in order to get fresh vegetables, fruits, fish and all kinds of stuff. A very interesting city. What do you think? Just let me know in the comments. Do you like Arta or not? And of course the tower clock here, and next to it you see another emblematic structure, which is the Castle of Arta. Yes, inside the city we have a castle. Let's go and explore this place. Inside the castle you see we have the remainings, the carcass of a hotel that once used to accept people, but these days you see it's completely abandoned. You see broken windows and rubbish. It's so painful for me to see this hotel like this, as once in my childhood years my parents used to take me here. We were playing with other children and we had fun, but today it's completely abandoned. I've got too many memories here in the Castle of Arta. As a child and as a teenager, our school master used to take us for school excursions here. We were playing with other children. When I used to be a teenager, we came here with my friends and learning how to drink and smoke cigarettes. We were sitting here learning how to smoke cigarettes. and listening to rock and heavy metal music. Nice years back then. We were free, we had fun, we were careless. This part of the castle, it used to be an amphitheater, a theater basically, where during the 90s we used to play rock music with our school bands, but now, as you can see, they have taken everything from here. Here was the stage, and you could sit over there. There was an amphitheater, but it doesn't exist anymore. Five minutes away from the city center of Arta, we've got another hot spot, that is the Riverside Park of Arta, where you can relax, enjoy a walk, you can run, you can bike, and of course you can enjoy the beautiful lake, as you can see, and also you can admire these little friends of ours, the ducks, with their children, with their baby ducks. Look at them, how beautiful they are. More ducks here, as you can see. Some of them are very dangerous. Look, another one, a beautiful one, a big one. Ducks can be extremely dangerous if they feel discomfort. It's almost lunchtime, that's why you see the place is empty. People basically are coming here to walk after the lunchtime, basically around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this place is full of people until the sun sets. You can even drink filtered water here in the Riverside Park in Arta. If you like walking among the trees, you can walk this pathway that is at the upper side of the Riverside Park. You can even stop and relax to these beautiful picnic-style benches. At this time, I think I ought to introduce myself better to my audience, and I would like to say that my name is Yannis, and I was born and raised in this beautiful city, the city of Arta. I spent my childhood and teenager years here. I went to school. I finished actually the high school here, and after my studies and my military service, which is compulsory here in Greece, I came here and I started my own businesses. So let's keep it short this time, but I promise to make a video, a more detailed video about me and my life. So stay tuned, subscribe and like the video in order to be updated. Inside the Riverside Park you can find ping pong tables, a playground. here for the children to play. Also, next to it, you can find exercising equipment. Actually, it is an outdoors gym that you can exercise yourself for free. There are plenty of equipment in here, as you can see. Next to the Riverside Park, you can enjoy your coffee or meal here by the river. Ένα φρέντο εσπρέσο σκότω. Ευχαριστώ. It's so refreshing to drink cold coffee under a tree with this beautiful view of the lake. Another ancient monument is the small theatre of Ambracia that has been recently excavated by the Archaeological Service. And now let me read a little bit about the history from the sign that is here. The small theatre of Ambracia was unearthed in 1976 during digging works in the center of Arta, which coincides with the religious and political center of the ancient city. This is the smallest of all ancient theatres located up until now within Greece, and its identification is based on Dionysius of Halicarnassus' testimony. Dionysius visited the city in the 1st century BC and mentioned that in the vicinity of the small theatre stood a sanctuary dedicated to Aphrodite and Aeneas. The theatre was erected in the late 4th, early 3rd century BC and remained in use until the middle 2nd century BC. Very interesting information. Moreover, in the city center we have the ancient temple of Apollo. Now let's take a panoramic view of the ancient temple of Apollo. The monument is actually inside the center of Arta. And here we have Sira, my dog. Luisa. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe and like the video in order for you to get updated with any new content that's been uploaded to this channel. Thank you once again, kisses and bye bye.